Are you waking up 2, 3, maybe even 4 times a night to use the bathroom? This constant disruption isn't just ruining your sleep, it's a clear signal from your prostate. There's a vital conversation about your prostate that should happen in every doctor's office after 60, but it almost never does. It's not about more pills or medical procedures, it's about 3 simple daily habits that can totally transform your prostate health. Scientific studies have proven these habits can be more effective than many costly medications, yet they remain a secret to most men. I'm Jaine, and with over 20 years of experience as a urologist, I'm here to finally have that talk with you. Stay with me because what I'm about to share could change how you live the rest of your life. And I promise the 3rd habit will amaze you. To make these 3 habits fully clear, you need to quickly understand why this matters. Think of your prostate as a small gland about the size of a walnut located just below your bladder. The main point is that it surrounds your urethra like a ring. As the years pass, due to natural hormonal changes, this gland begins to grow. And since it wraps around the urethra, that growth starts to squeeze the tube. It's just like stepping on a garden hose. And this is very common. By age 60, over half of men are already feeling the effects. By 70, that number rises to 70%. That's why those symptoms you might know all too well appear. Trouble starting to urinate, a stream that's lost its force, the feeling that your bladder never completely empties, and of course, those constant bathroom trips that wreck your night's sleep. And here's the most important part, the one most men accept without question. They think this is just a normal part of getting older. But the shocking truth is, you don't have to accept this as your fate. There are natural, scientifically proven ways to not only prevent, but in many cases reverse these problems. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do right now. Let's start with the first habit. All right, the first habit is something we all think we know, but I promise there's a twist. I call it smart hydration. I know what you're probably thinking. Dr. Jaine, drinking water? Really? Yes, really. But the secret isn't how much water you drink, it's when you drink it. And that difference is key. Let me explain simply. When you don't drink enough water, your urine becomes super concentrated. It gets filled with toxins and substances that actually irritate your bladder and prostate, causing swelling and making all those symptoms we've talked about worse. And here's the secret. Most people miss that timing is everything. The plan is simple. Drink most of your water in the morning and afternoon. After 6 p.m., greatly cut back. Ideally, just small sips if you're thirsty. By doing this, you keep your prostate hydrated and happy during the day. And most importantly, you give your bladder a rest at night. And it's not just me saying this. Studies show that men who follow this hydration pattern report up to a 40% drop in nighttime bathroom trips. Think about what that means. Deeper, uninterrupted sleep. It's a simple change that can completely change your quality of life. Now, let's move to the second habit, one you can start doing today. We've covered hydration, now let's move to a habit so simple you might question it, but don't. I call it the strategic walk. I'm talking about a short, light walk, just 10 to 15 minutes right after your main meals. Sounds too simple to work, right? But the science behind it is very powerful. Here's the deal. Every time you eat, your blood sugar levels jump. A short walk right after helps your muscles use that sugar as immediate fuel, stopping blood sugar spikes. In fact, a study published in the respected journal Diabetes Care found that a 15-minute walk after each meal was better at controlling blood sugar throughout the day than a single 45-minute walk. Now, the key question. What does blood sugar have to do with your prostate? Everything. Constant blood sugar spikes lead to long-term inflammation throughout the body. And today, science knows that chronic inflammation is one of the main triggers for prostate growth, hyperplasia, and an increased risk of more serious issues. So, by taking this simple walk, you're not just walking, you're actively fighting inflammation at its source, protecting your prostate, and improving your metabolic health with every step. It doesn't need to be a fast walk. A relaxed stroll around the block after lunch or dinner is enough. It's a small time investment for a huge return on your prostate health in the long run. Now, let's get to the 3rd and most surprising habit of all. Okay, we've reached the 3rd and most surprising habit, and I need to address this topic with the seriousness and respect it deserves, because I know for many men, it's surrounded by silence. I'm talking about what I, as a doctor, call natural prostate cleansing. The science here is clear and comes from one of the world's top authorities, Harvard University. In a landmark study, researchers followed over 30,000 men for nearly 20 years. The results were groundbreaking. They found that men who ejaculated more often, about 21 times a month or more, had up to a 33% lower risk of developing prostate cancer. I know 21 times a month might sound like a high number, but for many, it's a healthy and regular frequency. So, why does this work? The explanation is fascinating and simple. Regular ejaculation acts like a cleanse for the prostate. Think of it as an internal cleaning. Each time, you're helping flush out old fluids, dead cells, and potential toxins that could build up in the gland and cause swelling or damage over time. And here, I need to be very clear. The Harvard study concluded that the health benefit lies in the frequency of ejaculation itself, whether with a partner or through masturbation. I completely understand that for many men, especially those without a steady partner, this is an awkward topic. But from a strictly medical and health perspective, I want you to know this is a completely normal practice and proven to be good for your prostate health at any age. If this topic makes you uncomfortable, I encourage you to talk openly with your urologist. This is a health conversation and there should be no judgment. Now, it's critical to understand how these three habits connect. And now an essential warning, not as a content creator, but as your doctor. Nothing, absolutely nothing we've discussed here replaces your annual checkup with your urologist. Men over 60, your PSA tests, and digital rectal exams are vital tools. Early detection is your greatest friend for ensuring effective treatment and a long, healthy life. Please don't ignore this. In the end, caring for your prostate is caring for your quality of life. It's the difference between an active, independent, vibrant later life and one marked by limits and discomforts you simply don't need to have. And I know this works. This isn't just medical theory for me. It's the practical results I see in my patients' lives every day in my office. I see men who've adopted these simple practices and reported amazing improvements. But I know many of you are looking for faster results or dealing with symptoms that are already very bothersome. In those cases, tackling the root of the issue, inflammation, more directly is essential. That's why I want to share something I've been recommending to my patients that's proving to be a game-changing discovery. It's a simple 15-second bedtime masculine ritual that's shown impressive results in helping reduce prostate swelling and relieve the most frustrating symptoms like constant dribbling and bathroom urgency in just a few weeks. The beauty of this method is that it works naturally without the need for expensive medications that, as we know, often come with a long list of unwanted side effects. Unfortunately, effective natural solutions like this rarely get the spotlight as they don't generate the same profits for the big pharmaceutical industry. So, if you're truly frustrated by not sleeping through the night or feeling embarrassed by constant bathroom trips, I've prepared a short video presentation that explains exactly how this ritual works. The link is pinned in the first comment and also in the description below this video. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Which of these three habits amazed you the most? Or which one are you going to start today? If you have any questions, this is the place to ask. I read and respond as much as I can personally. And let me know what city or country you're watching from. I love connecting with you all. If this video brought you value, the best way to thank me is by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the bell so you don't miss our next videos on men's health. And last, but perhaps most important, please share this video. Send it to a friend, a brother, your father, or your son. Quality information like this, shared at the right time, can literally make a difference in someone's life. To continue this journey of knowledge and take even better care of your health, click the video popping up on your screen now where I reveal the foods that best support your prostate health. See you in the next video. And always remember, your health is your most precious asset.